This is Pratima from Planet Physiology. In today's session, we are going to study role of yoga and meditation in personal health. Whenever we hear this word yoga, we can think of many different things. Like I can think of certain postures or asanas, meditation, yoga nidra, surya namaskara, yoga mat. I can imagine sage performing meditation in Himalayas. We can associate yoga with persons like Ramdev Baba or even our Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And we also celebrate International Yoga Day, so that also comes to mind. So many aspects are imagined whenever we say the term yoga. But what exactly is meant by yoga? Yoga is the word derived from Sanskrit root called as yuj, means to unite or to join. It refers to unite the self with the spirit of universe, or in other words, it is the union of Atma and Paramatma. It is actually a spiritual discipline which focuses on establishing harmony between mind, body and spirit. It is an art and science of healthy living. So as you can see in this picture, these three circles, they represent body, mind and spirit, and there is considerable degree of overlapping. So wherever there is union of body and mind, this combined portion is called as emotions, what we feel. Then mind and spirit, the common part in that is called as our subconscious, our inner voice. Whereas the portion which is common to body and spirit is called as energy. So energy is combination of body and spirit. Now in the very center of all these circles and their interactions is a point called as awareness. So aim of yoga is to make you aware of yourself. Who are you exactly? In Sanskrit it is called as koham. This search is nothing but practice of yoga which will lead to understand or which will give you answer of this question, who am I? Awareness. So that lies in the very center of this mind, body and spirit. So ultimate aim of yoga is self-realization. To overcome all kinds of sufferings leading to the state of liberation or moksha, or it is also called as freedom or kaivalya. If we see history of yoga, we will come to know that Lord Shiva is termed or is assigned as first yogi or Adi Guru. Knowledge of yoga he has then dispersed to the 7 sages, Saptarshis. And these Saptarshis, they traveled in different continents and spread this knowledge of yoga to all over the world, including Asia, Middle East, Africa and South America. But during the process of development, this knowledge of yoga only persisted in India, where it has shown its fullest expression. And this is the reason we say that India is the origin for yoga. Now if you see 500 BC to 800 AD period, this was the most fertile and prominent period in development of yoga. During this time, they established Gita, Pancha Mahavrata by Mahavira, or Ashtanga Marga by Lord Buddha. During this time, more importance was given to training of mind. During 800 AD to 1700 AD, different disciplines flourished. In this time period, there was existence of Adi Shankaracharya, during which time Vedanta was given more importance. Also in this particular phase, there was existence of various saints like Suradas, Tulsidas or Mirabai, and they insisted mainly on Bhakti Yoga path to achieve the ultimate goal of self-realization. Also during the same period, there were Natha Yogis or Natha Sampradayas, and during this time Hatha Yoga flourished much more. 1700 to 1900 AD was the period of modern yoga. This is the time period of Ramakrishna Paramahamsa Yogananda, Swami Vivekananda, and during this time again this Vedanta Bhakti Yoga further flourished. And currently contemporary time, where each and every individual has conviction about yoga practices towards maintenance and promotion of health. So, in this current scenario, more importance is given to yogic practices to improve or to maintain the health of a person than to reach the ultimate goal of yoga. Maharshi Patanjali is known as father of yoga, and he has systemized as well as codified the yogic practices which were existed during this 500 BC time and explained their meanings in his writing called as Yoga Sutras. According to Maharshi Patanjali, there are 8 stages of yoga and therefore is called as Ashtanga Yoga. The first stage is called as Yama, means restraints, or in simple words, list of the things which we should not do. It includes non-violence, means ahimsa. We should not lie, that means truthfulness or satya. We should not steal anything, so asteya. We should not eat excess of food, so mitahara. We should not be rude to anyone. We should be compassionate, that is daya. So there is a list of codes which we should not do, and those are included under yama. Second stage is called as niyama, rules, observances, positive duties, or what we should do. It is also a big list. Few are like shauch, means purity, purity of mind, speech as well as body. Santosh means contentment. Tapa, self-discipline. Swadhyay means self-reflection. Both yama and niyama, they go hand in hand, and there is considerable degree of overlap between these two. And these are actually the prerequisites for yoga sadhanas. So these are personal obligations to live well. The third stage is called as asana. Asana means posture. It is nothing but adopting various postures for considerable time interval. This helps in giving us stable awareness of our structural existence. It brings about stability of body as well as mind, because we are adopting different postures. Not only our body but our mind is also focused in that posture. Fourth stage is pranayama. Pranayama is awareness of our own breathing, followed by willful regulation of respiration. So there is a specific way by which we should breathe in and out. So that is called as pranayama or controlled breathing practices. And this pranayama helps to develop awareness of our mind and also to establish control over the mind. So these first 4 stages, yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, help to prepare our body and mind. Coming to the 5th stage, that is pratyahara. Here we are withdrawing our senses. It is the dissociation of our consciousness from sense organs. It gives us freedom from all desires. 6th stage is dharana. Dharana means concentration. Dharana is concentration but in a broader sense, where one has to focus inside the body and mind. What is going on within our body? What is going on within our mind? So that is dharana. Once we can achieve the stage of dharana, then comes the next stage, that is dhyana, which is known as meditation, contemplation. So it is again attention inside the body and mind, but now it is focused attention. And this meditation or dhyana, it acts as bridge between our body, mind and awareness. And the last stage is samadhi, means integration or union or oneness, which is the ultimate goal of yoga. Here one realizes that he or she is a part of universe. So that oneness comes with samadhi. These are all the aspects of yoga which help in your spiritual development. But as I said earlier, in today's world, we are mainly focusing on maintenance of our health. There are more than 100 different schools of yoga, and each school has its own principles and practices to achieve the ultimate goal. So some of the examples of the schools are Jnana Yoga, Kundalini Yoga, Sahaja Yoga, Patanjali Yoga, Raja Yoga. You must have heard about Iyengar Yoga or Rajneesh. So all these are different schools of yoga. They focus on certain aspect of our body, mind and spiritual development. Based on this focus, there are 4 gross types of yoga. First is called as Karma Yoga, where more importance is given to your body. Next is Kriya Yoga, where the schools will concentrate on energy, development of energy or how your energy is acting. The third type is called as Jnana Yoga. It will prefer to train your mind and subconscious, your thinking, your thoughts. And the last one is called as Bhakti Yoga, which deals with your emotions. The self-realization is via emotions, so it is known as Bhakti Yoga. So ultimately all these practices, all these types of yoga, they will take you to the center of this picture, that is the awareness. So now here comes the question, is yoga different from physical exercise? What do you think? Yes, of course, there are many differences between the physical exercises what we do in gym like aerobics or weight training than from yoga. First thing, yogic exercises are always in controlled fashion. The movements are always regulated. There is no harshness anywhere. Along with these movements, always there is synchronized breathing. Equal importance is given to your way of breathing during these exercises. The third important aspect of yoga is that the person is aware of what he or she is doing at that particular moment. So awareness is present in yoga, which may or may not be present in the other exercises. And hence, because of all these 3 aspects, there is better cognition, better thinking. Also, all the yogic exercises, they are directed to achieve steadiness, stability of both body as well as mind. And the most important thing, after doing yogic exercises, person feels refreshed. Person will not be exhausted. In fact, his energy level is increased and he is ready to do newer jobs or next jobs. So, this is the very important aspect of yoga. Routine exercises we do to develop our physique or body, but yogic exercises are always done to train our body and mind. So, what is the importance of yoga in the life, or in other words, benefits of practicing yoga? There are physical benefits. So, let us see them first because it can be appreciated quickly. So, first and foremost thing we can see is, even with yogic practices, there is improvement of muscle strength and endurance similar to that of your weight training exercises. Yoga also improves your cardiorespiratory fitness similar to your cardio training or aerobic exercises. Like any stretching exercises, yoga will improve flexibility as well as balance. It regulates our blood pressure as well as respiration, and these changes are brought about by alteration in the state of mind. It also improves immunity and metabolism, and therefore all metabolic disorders also are controlled. It optimizes body weight. It improves sleep, and it also relieves chronic pain if anybody has. What is the ultimate benefit of all these changes? It increases the productivity of the person. This one exercise called as Surya Namaskara, or if you translate in English, it is called as sun salutation. This is such a nicely designed exercise that it gives you benefits of both asanas as well as pranayamas. It is a cycle of 12 postures in a sequence. They are designed in such a way that a particular joint follows flexion and extension movement alternately, and it is considered as a complete exercise. Now, how can I say so confidently that this is a complete exercise which gives you benefits of all the exercises, aerobic, anaerobic? Here are the titles. The first title is about muscle strength, endurance and body composition, and second paper is on cardiorespiratory fitness parameters. Till now we have talked about physical benefits of yoga. Now coming to the mental benefits, it relieves stress and anxiety. It promotes positive thinking. It improves concentration as well as attentiveness. It sharpens your mind and memory. And all these four aspects are very important even for students. So if along with all these benefits, yoga also increases creativity of a person and gives clarity of his thoughts. It increases problem solving skills. It increases calmness of the mind, improves emotional quotient, and all these things are necessary to face the numerous varied types of situations in daily life. And again, the effect of all these mental benefits will be ultimately, it will help to boost your confidence. Here are two studies where it has been shown that yoga reduces anxiety as well as stress level of a person. The other study was performed in elderly population where it said that it improves memory of a person. And this is quite a recent study done in 2016. Many aspects of the yoga we can prove scientifically, but many aspects or many benefits of the yoga we cannot prove scientifically. This is because we don't have sufficient tools or proper tools to evaluate these aspects. But that doesn't mean that these are not the benefits, because absence of proof is not the proof of absence. The greatest attribute of practicing yoga is mainly focusing on self-discovery and evolution instead of wasting time competing and comparing yourself with the others. So yoga teaches you to explore yourself, to know your potentials, and this is, I feel, the greatest benefit of the yoga. So that's all from today's session. Thank you. If you enjoy my sessions, press the like button and share it with your friends. If you haven't yet subscribed my channel, press the subscribe button. To get notifications about new releases, press bell icon. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.